Right, hello lads and lasses, and welcome back to Boys Down Under, where today is going to be more of a discussion video, opinion-based video, because this week for Ange and the lads is absolutely massive. So today we're covering 3 things that Celtic must accomplish this week if we want to see that they have got what it takes to become the dominant force yet again, or if it's going to take a wee while longer. So if you don't know what's happening this week, Celtic play AZ Alkmaar on Thursday night up in the UK and Ireland, but Friday morning down here in Australia. Then on Sunday they travel to Ibrox to play the Huns in front of a packed out blue stadium. How great is that? But without further ado, let's get into it. So the first thing Celtic must accomplish this week is Europa League qualification. Now, I don't care how scrappy it is, whether Celtic have started an on-field brawl, the fans invade the pitch. As long as Celtic are qualifying, I am happy. Now, the reason we need to be qualifying for the Europa League is because of the possibility of Champions League football next week. And if we go down to the Conference League, we don't have that same competition, I don't think. We need the quality of the Europa League week in, week out to be able to prepare ourselves better for next year and for next year's possible Champions League spot. Look, another reason Celtic need to be going into the Europa League is because the media are going to have an absolute field day if AZ turn over a 2-goal deficit. And personally for me, I always want Celtic to win. I've never not wanted Celtic to win a match. But seeing as we're away from home, as long as Celtic play under Ange's philosophy, they put the effort in. Obviously, if they're not trying, they deserve to get beat. But if they're putting that effort in, I don't see how they lose. But if they lose 1-0 or 2-1, it's okay because we're still going through. Keeping it in mind, of course, keeping the winning streak going would be absolutely amazing. Even away from home, they would shut up a bunch of football pundits. But still, as long as we get through, I will be a happy camper. Now, the second thing Celtic must accomplish this week is to just not lose to the Huns. It's as simple as that. Now, you might think Celtic must win, or, oh my God, if Celtic don't win, it's the end of the world. Well, here's the thing. Let's look at this from a logical perspective. If Rangers turn up to a packed out Celtic Parrot Park paradise with only green and white shirts in the stands, who actually sees them winning? In the form Celtic are in, who sees them winning? Now, if we head to Ibrox in a full blue stadium, while they don't have a fortress, Ibrox is a bit of a shithole. Still, away from home, if Celtic can keep them on level points, or even take further points with a 3-0 win, as long as they're not going 3-0 behind, 3 points behind, it's happy days. Because the only way Rangers are getting a draw in this match is if the refs feel extra angry, or if they get a lucky goal through, I don't know, one of their great players. But you see, here's the thing. Keeping them on level points, it will do us a well of good because we're still 8 goals ahead in goal difference. It's absolutely happy days still with Celtic. I don't think any issues will be raised if Celtic draw with Rangers. But obviously, do not get me wrong, I'd love nothing more than to put them in their place, both the team and their racist fans. But still, if we look at it logically, and something that Celtic must do, and they must not lose, obviously a win is probably what everyone wants, but what we must get is at least a draw. And yeah, if we win, we're going to rattle the Huns, but at the same time, if we draw and then beat them at Celtic Park, it will rattle them even further because they know that they cannot do it at their own home stadium anymore. Last year, they embarrassed us. They absolutely embarrassed us in every single game we played against them, whether that's at Celtic Park, Ibrox, Hampton, what have you. They embarrassed us. No Celtic fan can deny that. So how sweet will it be this season when we embarrass them back? Now, the final point and the third thing Celtic must accomplish this week is something I've touched on the channel before, but it's still not getting better, and that's with Carl Starfelt. A lot of people think he should be getting more time, and personally, I feel this week he must put in a strong performance for the boys. Now, last week against AZ, all of you will know, Stephen Walsh and Anthony Ralston saved Carl Starfelt's ass, even Joe Hart, on numerous occasions, absolutely numerous occasions, from just Starfelt getting beat. He just wasn't strong enough. Something about him, he doesn't seem to have a presence on the opposition's attack. They don't get scared. They want to attack him. No defender should want to be attacked, okay? They should be trying to protrude on them, pocket the attacker. And look, whether this is against AZ or against the Huns, I feel Welsh needs a strong performance to convince both us as the fans and also the team, the coaching staff, that they don't need to rush Julian back in. They don't have to bring in Liam Scales and put him straight into the starting 11. Urhoghide doesn't need to make his debut. Now, to be fair to Starfelt, he does appear to be improving with each game. Obviously, he didn't have much to do against St. Mirren, but still, against teams like AZ and the Huns, lapses of concentration and mistakes will be paid for. And it almost happened. It almost happened numerous times against AZ in the first leg, and under their home soil, it seems more likely that those chances will find the back of the net. Now, if he does make some mistakes, I'm not going to bag him. I'm not going to come on here and make a video saying he should never have signed for Celtic. Celtic wasted however much they spent on him. No, I'm not, because he's a good player. He can make mistakes. Everyone makes mistakes. No one is perfect, but it's the thing that there's too many mistakes per game. I feel he needs to be making he doesn't need to, but I'd say maybe one a week, because even less than that, because it's just too often at the moment, and Celtic are being put under too much pressure. Joe Hart shouldn't have to cover, neither should Welshie or Anthony Ralston. But, in saying this, Starfelt, I hope you have a strong showing. I back you. I'm sure the whole Celtic support backs you. I know you're not watching this, but still, please put in a strong performance this week and either absolutely break Alfredo Morelos' legs or just keep a clean sheet against AZ Alkmaar. However, that is all from me. So the 3 things to recap Celtic must accomplish this week is European qualification to the Europa League, definitely not the Conference League, and they must not lose to the Huns. And third and finally, Carlos Starfelt needs to put in a strong showing at centre-back. But that is all from me. I will preview both games when it comes around this week, but I will be getting more videos out until then. So, until next time, hail, hail.